speed, a blinding glare, a car crash, the pain. Then you die.
As the Canadian Civil War closed the Mexican border.
The same nightmare. The same day. What's happening? That blue racer. Maybe he has the answers.
Hello. Is this thing on? Yeah, finally. We're on the air. I'm your host, JC Leonard, and you're listening to Meltdown FM, the only radio show where no one knows if the host will survive the day. But none of that matters now, because today's biggest news is the interstate jackalope. Who the fuck from fuck if I know? You see, he's being chased by the cops, and that's exciting, I guess. And now, Miranda, air the commercials, please. I gotta convince the cops that you're not a hostage.
The interstate jackalope, on the road once again, on your own, as always. Your mind wanders to the one most important friendship in your life, your childhood friend. Ever since you were kids, you supported each other, always close, inseparable even, and it still lasts. Having that in your life is simply priceless. It means you have something to fight for. Time to go.
Just you, me, and the song on the radio. Let's race. From the radio. Let's see who's faster. What? When? How did you do that? Wait!
Okay. The meds are kicking in, so hear me out before I go all stupid fucking Kciapg again. There's really only one thing I need you to take away from my little show. There's no purpose, no God, no Yahweh, no Allah, no karma, no destiny. There's just this nonsense. A collection of biochemical reactions that by pure trickery drive us forward, always forward, perpetuating this preposterous circus we call life. Spreading futility and suffering from generation to generation, sentencing millions, billions, to participate in this monstrous, vicious cycle of misery, disappointment, and death. This species to which we belong will one day disappear to the benefit of the planet. I think of this with pleasure, you know?
You met Sheila in a Japanese bar, half naked and armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny. She's a convict. It's the last night of freedom for her. Enticed by her empathetic attitude, you tell her all about yourself and your fears, and she really listens. At some point, you realize you're in her apartment. She invites you to join her in bed.
looking at another dust storm today. Dust, hail, and rain are all expected. The cloud is traveling south through the desert at 120 miles per hour. Our ground crew reports that visibility inside the storm is reduced down to 0, so take care of yourself out there. This weather phenomenon forms during the summer months when a wall of thunderstorms pushes powerful winds over the desert. While sandstorms are not unusual this time of year, experts say this is a major one.
And now a message from our sponsors. Can't sleep? Fears of twisted dreams keeping you up all night? Are you suffering from unwanted nocturnal emissions? Or maybe sometimes you wake up in someone else's bed, next to a strange man both drunk and naked? You may be possessed by an incubus, a Baku, or a Kikamora. You're not defenseless anymore. Buy the Suspiria AN800 Anti-Nightmare Mattress and enjoy a good night's sleep again. Every mattress has been carefully exercised by the doctor priest Reagan McNeil. He's a living legend. McNeil's sacred power guarantees that neither demons nor spells will harm the owners of the Suspiria AN800. Call now, 956-437-DEMON. Call within the next 15 minutes to receive a 50% off discount. That's 956-437-DEMON.
The rain's so violent you have to take a break. You sit at a bus stop and watch as the water washes over a wreck by the road. You can't see your companion's face, but she's around 20. She must be the mascot of the local team, but the game's been canceled because of the rain, she says. Her boyfriend had burned to death in that wreck, she adds, 3 years ago. He was 19. 6 people died that night. Folks here believe the wreck's cursed. No one dares to move it. Have you lost someone on the road, she asks.
So, Bugs, race me till the end of the song. You may have... You're just too slow. You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet. Do you believe in reincarnation? Because I feel like we've already raced in a past life. Good skills. You earned those bucks.
Trying to be calm, you know? I didn't want to break his cheekbone, but... What? Oh, hell yeah! Do you guys know what fucking happened? Our famous driver won a race. That's some good news. I needed that. I painted for like 10 hours yesterday, and now it's shit. Literally, my dog took a shit on my painting. I left it on the floor. But anyways, that doesn't matter because now our girl made my life a little bit better. She does whatever she wants, and she's winning. You better watch out for her because she's coming for you like a fucking disco ball in a snowstorm, you patriarchal, misogynistic bastards. Anyways, anyone want to buy a really shitty painting?
Okay. Miranda insists I have to advertise this car now. Well, I actually own this model. What can I say? Well, the trunk is big enough to hide your teenage son in it. The lock is solid. He won't escape. What else? Oh, making out in the back seat is troublesome because of the stupid armrest. And also, if you're making out with your secretary, the son in the trunk will hear the moans. Just another headache. The dashboard is level, so you can comfortably snort coke off of it. The upholstery, not so good. Bloodstains, well, hard to remove. Buy it now! Oh, I forgot to mention the model. It's, what is it? Right. A Lada Scorpio. Gotta love Soviet engineering.
Jackalope. You're not special. You're just a scared kid. I'll be back next time.
Jerk-ass, click-face Leonardo. Used to be a big shot, but his days of sipping expensive champagne and hurting women are finally over. Today, it's payback time. The SWAT teams are gathered outside the radio station he holed himself up in and are waiting for a signal to barge in and bust the fucker. Have you guys heard his maniacal rants, by the way? That Miranda he keeps talking to doesn't even exist. The man pre-recorded some random conversations, and now every time he's like, "Hey, Miranda, say something," he just plays the tape. Listen closely, you'll hear the click. And people say I'm crazy.
You drove all night without a moment's rest. Drowsy and exhausted, you find yourself at an inconspicuous parking lot in front of 3 astonishing drag queens. They're on tour, throwing gigs all over the Northwest, attracting crowds everywhere. But now they're stuck. They ran out of gas and worried they won't make it to tonight's show venue. Still, no use being upset on an empty stomach. So they invite you for breakfast. They won't take no for an answer. Is this the yummiest breakfast of your life? Yeah, probably. You meet them wandering around an abandoned drive-in theater, an eccentric rock star and her girlfriend, a new wave poet, the more talented half, some say. You know them from the news, sex scandals, drugs, great music and gigs escalating into full-blown anti-war riots. There's a wedding underway. You see the priest, the grandma, and a few friends. A lone wanderer would make a splendid ring bearer, says the rock star. The poet looks hesitant, scared even. It's clear none of this was her idea. Sure, she's in love, but marriage? Here? Now?
That girl Riley from the Rainbow Revolution station? Yeah, I don't know what to think about her. People say she's a punk, bad influence. But that girl, she's as sharp as a needle. Did you know that she's just 19 years old? Truth be told, she reminds me of my daughter in a very strange, kind of twisted way. Haley's got that brilliant imagination, too. She sees things in a unique way. Yeah, I see her and Riley. Except for the bad language, drugs, and all the sex. And being, well, gay. Which I don't have a problem with. And if Haley would one day tell me, it would be hard, but it shouldn't be, you know?
It wasn't that long ago. You still remember the vibe, the thrill of excitement, the sense that a collective dream was being fulfilled and something truly significant was happening in front of your very eyes. It was probably the last moment when folks were not ashamed to use the words nation, humankind, and future. One game isn't expensive, and winning seems achievable. However, it would certainly take at least a few tries to pick up the figurine.
Let's race.
Damn, you're fast. I'm not giving up yet.
Shit! Wait, I don't want to lose!
Exciting event of my life. Fuck, that's sad.
Freaking inches! You missed me by freaking inches!
nasty ever? Coral? Pretty sure that's a made-up name. Man, we'd run around doing all sorts of stuff, like throwing oranges at Uncle Johnny, the local pervert. Or we'd leave a flaming bag of dog shit on Coral's stepmother's doormat. There was this old Dutch hag, Mrs. Jansen, living across the street. We'd collect these big-ass hairy spiders and bury them in her apple pies. She'd always leave them by the window, the stupid bitch. And she'd fucking chase us with her wooden clomp around the neighborhood, and we'd run away howling like crazy. Kleine Klotzacken, she'd scream. We were 8. Fun times. Then Coral's dad got a job in Europe and she's gone. No goodbyes. Fuck her, right?
I hate getting old. One day you're 25, the next you look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself anymore. Because some old man is staring back at you. There's gray hair, receding hairline, Grand Canyon-sized wrinkles on his forehead, bags under his eyes that, disturbingly, look more and more like another pair of testicles. And then you realize, Mother of God, I look like my old man! Know that feeling, Miranda? No. Never came to a conclusion you look like your pops? Some of us are born lucky. My point? There is no point. I'm getting old. I'm becoming my father, and soon I'll be dead. That's what life's all about. There you go. That's the point.
The road before you is wide and empty. The night is peaceful, and Meltdown FM is playing your song. The car basically drives itself. You look to the right to discover you've been speeding alongside the falling stars. Weird season for Perseids. You hit the gas and start racing them, thinking about... loud crack of something breaking, followed by drunken cheers. It's coming from the zoo. Damn your curiosity. You stop the car to investigate. Turns out a bunch of Riley fans, followers more like, already managed to rescue half of the menagerie. Would you like to live behind bars? Well, would you? But that one cage just won't give in. You're pretty sure the orangutan kept inside just gave you the finger. They want you to tie a rope between your car and the cage door and step on the gas. Are you in? Stopping by the smoking crater, you expected to find a space rock, not a bruised teenager in a tattered cape. The girl smiles dimly. "This may sound odd, but I need to use your car battery," she mumbles with a strong Irish accent. Before you manage to collect your thoughts, the girl stands up, brushes past you, pops the hood and touches the battery connectors. In exchange, for what exactly? She offers you some rest or a golden coin. Your choice.
In here saying, I thought to myself, heck, he sounds like a right maniac to me. The Guinness record kind. Faster than a lightning bolt was what Bernie said on his CB. But now, turns out it was all horse shit. The jackalope can't even win a simple street race. Just found out he lost, and not even against some pro racer. And what this means, folks, is that he ain't no road monster, ain't no demon from outer space. He's probably some middle-aged loser named Dave with a mortgage and a bald spot worse than mine.
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
Song. Sasha Blake, the singer, she's incendiary. Literally. Not so long ago, she led an assault on a local jail in La Farache, Louisiana. Her drummer, a black dude, got busted for, air quotes, possession. So she lit up a gig, stoked the crowd, and burned the fucking police station down. 3 injured, including a 15-year-old fan. Blake is newly married. Her wife, Tanaka Misaki, is a poet, one of the best of her generation. She seems maybe not fragile, but breakable? And, you know, nice. And I don't quite know if Sasha's a good match for her. I really hope Miss Tanaka won't get burnt, because Sasha Blake, she's a torch.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that sissy Bernie. Remember him from high school? A straight-A student from a loving family? Nobody ever picked on him. Nobody ever bullied him. Both parents present and involved. A happy nuclear family straight from a propaganda poster. And yet, one day Bernie ran off and never came back. For years I wondered what stupid little nothing pushed him to do that. Now I know. Nothing happened. Little Bernie was just another victim of overprotection. Those loving parents, their supportive shenanigans and nonviolent approach hurt him far more than an occasional spanking ever would. They made him weak, a coward, unable to face his own problems. Figures.
We're back with Riley's dating game. Who's gonna win over the interstate jackalope's supposedly single heart? Well, me.
Boo!
Last round. It's your 15th anniversary. What do you get the jackalope? First contestant, Gigi. Go!
Road safety training.
You've been married for 15 years, Gigi. Why the fuck would she need that?
Afterwards, I'd keep her to ride for a lifetime.
Ugh, gross. Also makes 0 sense. Amy, go.
I'd give her a 10-foot-tall white rabbit. Then, the 3 of us would go on a hot air balloon flight.
Try hurting much? My turn. We go on a killing spree. Obliterate everyone who's ever crossed us. Right before they get us, we'll swallow cyanide pills and die.
Eesh. Creepy.
The end of the line. Again. The opponent's here as well. You can hear a steady, passive-aggressive roar of the other car's engine. Who is your rival anyway? Where did they learn to drive? How long have they been waiting? How did they know you're coming? None of this matters. You just want to finally win this race. You almost succeeded last time. This time around, you'll be smarter, faster. This time, you'll make it.
Just because you have a functioning, healthy family doesn't mean you're special. You were never really tested, and that makes you weak, easy to break. Let's see how you handle losing. Winning is nice and good, but losing shows who you really are. Let's make a loser out of you.
That glare, that voice, not again. As you fall into the abyss again, you realize your failures were no coincidence. Something's up. Someone's stopping you from defeating this strange driver. And unless you win, you'll be stuck in this loop. Why is this happening? What's with that voice? Why can't you remember your past? Questions still echo in your mind as everything around you grows darker. I have to try again, is your last thought before dying.